So here we are, hopping on the live coding stream as another experiment. It's New Year's Eve here now in the morning, a nice sunny, snowy day. I'm just going to do a little bit of hacking before going and doing other things. And this is following on from what I was looking at on the last stream, which is when a Lua program is just in time compiled, we want to be able to understand what the compiler did, how the program compiled, why, whether that's good, whether that's bad, whether it should be improved somehow. So this is a problem where the compiler generates a lot of information in a very raw format, and we need to present this in a user-friendly way so that normal humans can make sense of it. So I'm going to hop over to my little IDE over here, Studio. So this is a diagnostic tool that is going to run the JIT to get some data, and then it's going to poke around and look at it and do some log file analysis. So what we're going to do here in the scripting window is we're going to make a request to build some data to inspect. We're going to say raptorjit.run to run a Lua program with raptorjit, which is our fork of LuaJIT. And we're going to write a little Lua script. The first one is going to be a little loop that just assigns the loop index to a global variable. Now this only runs 10 iterations, so it's not expected to compile at all, just for illustration purposes. Now we'll do another loop that runs a bit more. Let's say 10 million iterations, and we'll make this one a little bit more interesting. We will say if I is less than 1 million, so for the first million iterations, we will we'll just do the same as the other one. Assign the global variable to the loop index, and we will say else. Let's just do something slightly different. Negate the loop index before we put it there. And then let's do one more thing that happens at the end. If I is more than, we say 0.9 E7, so towards the end of the loop, then we'll do something that can't be just in time compiled. We'll assign a new function closure to a global variable. And JIT can't, doesn't at the moment anyway, generate machine code for generating function closures. So that's a little program. Let's run it. I hope it's correct, because my error reportage is really, really awful, so it will be embarrassing if I need to look for syntax errors. If you see one, you can post a message. Let's try running that and see what happens, see if it runs. So what's happening now is Studio, the front end, is taking that, writing it to a file, and asking Nix on the back end to do a build from that. Nix is kind of like make on steroids, so it can go off and run that program and everything.